What's up, everybody? Decided to do a quick short because, the shorter I keep it with this, the less chance powers that be on that one video platform, less likely they're to find out that I'm talking about it and shut me down again for doing something like, I don't know, quoting the President of the United States or the Supreme Court or something like that. Because heaven forbid we talk about that certain shot. I was going to say that. See, I could be talking about tequila for all they know. But forcing that down everyone's throat, yeah, I could still be talking about it. Talking about them losing their jobs and taking their jobs away and their livelihood if they didn't take said shot. And then the New York State Supreme Court, which again, didn't see that one coming just because it's New York and they've been known to do some weird stuff at times, but their Supreme Court made, I would find to be the appropriate ruling for all those people that didn't take said shot to get everything reinstated that was taken from them a long time ago, a year ago, really. Like I told you, and a lot of people told you, a lot of people that listen to this probably told a lot of people that they had no right or legal standing to do that and fired people over it. And I think, hopefully, I'm hoping this is just one of the first cards to fall, if we're being honest. A lot of people got the shaft. Military people got shafted after, even if years of dutiful service got the shaft because they didn't want to get it. And hopefully this is the first domino because it's, going towards the right side of everything because literally they don't have the right to do any of it. But I'll start reading some of this and then we'll go over from there. But accordingly, is hereby ordered that the petition is granted, ordered that a declaratory judgment is granted, in that the Commissioner of Health and Mental Hygiene's order dated October 20th, 2021 violates the separation of powers doctrine under New York Constitution, Article 3, F1. Ordered that a declaratory judgment is granted, in that the Commissioner of Health and Mental Hygiene order dated October 20, 2021 violates petitioners' equal protection rights pursuant to New York Constitution. Da da da. And someone did say that the whole pandemic was over. You said it, not me. But then we go on farther down there from, this was again filed in Richmond County by the clerk there on the 25th. Ordered that a declaratory judgment is granted, in that the Commissioner of Health and Mental Hygiene order dated October 20th, 2021 violates the petitioner's substantive and procedural due process rights pursuant to New York Constitution, Article 1. Ordered that a declaratory judgment is granted, in that this court finds that the commissioner lacks the power and authority to permanently exclude the petitioners from their workplace. Ordered that this court finds the Commissioner of Health and Mental Hygiene's order dated October 20, 2021 arbitrary and capricious pursuant to CPLR 7803. Ordered that this court finds the Commissioner of Health and Mental Hygiene's order dated December 13, 2021 arbitrary and capricious pursuant to the same thing. Ordered that this court finds the mayor's executive order number 62 arbitrary and capricious. It's again pursuant to CPLR 7803. Ordered that petitioner's claim for breach of contract is denied. Ordered that the terminated petitioners are hereby reinstated to their full employment status effective October 25th, 2022 at 6 a.m. Ordered that the petitioners are entitled to back pay and salary from the date of termination, and ordered that the petitioners are directed to submit a proposed judgment regarding back pay consistent with the decision on or before November 10th, 2022. This constitutes a decision and order of the court dated October 24th, 2022, again filed on the 25th. Signed, I can't see his name, Ralph Porgio, the Honorable Ralph J. Porgio. And that's been my big thing behind it the whole time. What did I say? You can go back and look at it if YouTube hasn't taken it off yet. Because they're good at that, but it's still on Anchor and Spotify and all. Let's just find them. I said, this is a no-go. This is a very dumb idea. Why? Because believe it or not, people have rights. I know. Hard to believe. People still do have rights. I know. But they do. And all of this was a bunch of bullshit that no one had the power to do, which is why, smart people didn't do it, because that's lots and lots of people that they don't have to back pay for a whole entire year. Not only that, they have to let them back on the workforce and back pay them the whole entire year for pulling all that stupidity because, apparently New York thought that rights go out the window because of everything that was going on. And they're still trying to force people to, get the damn thing saying it's saving your siblings and all that. That's been proven to be false too, but they're still saying that. But because it doesn't actually do any of that. But people have rights. And, it's about time that those things kind of mattered, which they haven't. They should have this whole entire time, but it's the first time that they have mattered. And don't forget that the pandemic is over, 10, 20, he said it was over, right? Biden, months ago. And New York State ends the COVID emergency. Hochul encourages new booster shot, yada, yada, yada. State ends COVID like that. They ended it. Biden said it's over. They shouldn't have lost their jobs. They shouldn't have lost a lot of it. They shouldn't have lost their way of life over that. No one had the right to do it. Now, I see some of the decisions that come from that state Supreme Court. They're coming out and saying, not only should you have not done this, now you have to reinstate them immediately and back pay them for the year that you shafted them out of, which amount the money that's going to come out of New York, New York City, everywhere, just for that, as this one falls and then others fall. Because I'm pretty sure we could all very much say that dominoes are going to keep falling on this one. It's not going to be a pretty day. At least we can hope, because they swear to take an oath to the Constitution and uphold that, and that's what it came down to in this. This was my biggest argument, no matter who was trying to argue with me. With all the arguments that any of them make during that, guns, anything, like read the Constitution. It's all there. You swear an oath to uphold that, not whatever your party wants you to do. And whatever craziness you think is the right thing to do, you have to uphold the Constitution. Not any ideology, not any crazy shit. And that's what got them all in so much trouble with this. They brought it on the damn selves. And no one can say they didn't. All the people that are going to be yelling at me. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I did. I said, well, it's going to backfire. I have to back pay people. Everyone's going to come back. It's going to be this big thing. They're going to sue them. And guess what? Here we are. If New York fell, I'm sure there's other places that will fall too. That's a lot of money to back pay. You got to think about military people. How do they handle that if people start suing? I mean, but the government has easier ways to get around them because they're federal employees, so they can, not private. So, again, there's ways around everything. The fights will get, dragged out for a while, I'm sure, because that's just what the government does. I mean, shit. Look how long it takes them to do anything. So we'll see where the dominoes keep going, but this was big enough and worth mentioning. Not long enough for a whole episode, but worth a short because it's a really big deal. And hopefully people understand that, or are starting to understand, rights and the constitutions and all those things. And that's what they're, bound to uphold. And this is a win for all of that. And again, surprised it took this long, but we all knew it was going to happen. So fuck them. They brought it on themselves. No one wants to listen. Everyone that says they're the good guy, did all this stuff for everyone's well-being. Yeah, it did. It's something. Now you're paying them back for their well-being. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of them. And until next time, peace.